Alright, I think we are good. Let me throw one of these babies in. Someone. Oh, we gotta get this chat going. Hold up. Alright, let's get it. Talking brackets. Oh, let me fix this earbud. Hold on. I gotta fix my. Oh my god. There we go. I think that should look a little better. Someone's gotta hit me with a sound check. Once we're good, and then we will start looking at this bracket. This much anticipated bracket. Alright. I think we're good. Someone let me know though. Alright. Get this going. Should we go down like that? Like so? I don't know. Whatever. Alright. See what we are working with. Once there's more people in here, we'll get started. Hang tight for now. Throw both these in. Alright. Here's our bracket. Let's see what that's looking like. Let me know in the chat if everything's all good. Oh, we gotta fix this. Hold on, let me go back to. Yeah. Back there. Lock this baby because this is annoying me. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Fix this microphone, see if it can stay. Doubt it, because nothing's easy, right? Bro. See if that stays. Alright. Bro, alright. I mean, this mic is just not cooperating whatsoever, so. Yes. That should be good. What do you think about thoughts on Michigan? It seems like they've regressed a bit. Yeah. Hold up. Let me get this going. I'm just worried about their backcourt, and I actually do like their draw a lot. I'm not too worried about Georgia or St. Louis in that 8-9 matchup. Georgia, like their offense is, it's very good. I don't know. I'm not overly worried. And then what is it? Texas Tech or Alabama would be the 4 or 5. Who knows what's going on with Alabama too? Aiden Holloway, obviously, the situation going on with him. So I'm not really sure what is going to go on there. Yeah, I mean, I still like Michigan to make it to the Elite Eight at least. It depends. Like, are they going to see Iowa State? Are they going to see Tennessee? Are they going to see Virginia? Kentucky's the 7, but Kentucky's not making it. They're not making it that far. Yeah. I don't like Michigan. Like, they just don't have the guard play. They just don't. Yaxel Endeborg is great. Rez Johnson's low-key been a liability on defense recently, and Michigan fans are not happy. Adai Mara, I think, is their most important player. But yeah, I mean, you're going to need a lot from Elliot Cadeau, which you probably don't want that to be the case because it's Elliot Cadeau. But listen, that's what happens in college basketball. It's a lot of just, a health thing at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't know. I picked Iowa State to make it out of the Midwest, but if Michigan does, obviously it's not going to surprise me one bit. They're like minus 130 to make it out of that region. First 4 predictions. Sounds like a gambling man who wants some picks. I'll give you Texas because I don't bet against Sean Miller, and I have bet on NC State one too many times this year, so I know better. Give me Texas, give me SMU, give me Lehigh, and then I don't even know what the other 16 versus 16 matchup is, but give me the winner of that to lose to. I guess they're playing not Duke, it's not Arizona, it's Michigan. It is UMBC Howard. Yeah, probably not. Give me Howard. I support HBCUs. UCF can't beat UConn because they're not going to make it to the round of 32, buddy. That's simple. You set a goal. See, that's a thing. All right. Yeah, UCLA is going to beat UCF. If they don't, it's because Donovan Dent is hurt or Tyler Bilodeau is hurt. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm new to this. I just started a goal. I don't know what that is, but you called me buddy or the idiot asking for the first 4 predictions. I called you buddy because you're asking about UCF playing UConn when they're not even going to be playing. So I honestly think Furman's going to beat UConn. If you want like a double your net worth play, Furman money line. I have my entire life savings on Prairie View. Am I cooked? I mean, depends. Did you leave the points at the door or you took the money line? Because that's a big. I mean, that's a big indicator on if you're a degenerate or not. Are you taking the 3.5 or are you taking the plus chick? Oh my god. All right, what else? What's the first game on Thursday? Who would you pick in a survivor pool for round 1? Your Survivor pool round one. Honestly, that's a good question. Probably like one of the 4 or 5 seeds that you just don't think has a chance to make it past the Sweet 16. So like if you think Arizona's a surefire Final Four team, maybe Wisconsin or Arkansas. Probably Arkansas. I like. Um, I like. Honest. Oh my god. Vanderbilt's a no. Honestly, I don't want to do gambling advice. Ohio State plays first at 12:15. I just don't remember asking, but maybe I did. I think I did actually. TJ Power had an S at the end of his last name. Do you think? Oh, if TJ Power had an S, do you think he'd be at Penn right now or a Power 4 team? I think Power versus Powers is night and day. I agree, honestly, because if you know Kenny Powers, like that guy's a legend. Yo, what is that noise? Um, yeah, Kenny Power. I don't know. TJ. I mean, wasn't he at Duke and Virginia? Some like something like that. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, I don't know. I hope no one picks Penn against Illinois because that is that upset is not happening. There might be a few in round one. It's not Illinois versus Penn. I'll tell you that much. Who is this fruitcake? I don't know. Yes, he was. Yeah, I mean, I don't think if he had a different last name, I think he would be cooler, because everyone would group him in with Kenny Powers, who's the GOAT, and he would need his own Stevie. But it's Power. I don't know. Power's still kind of cool. All right, what else do we got? What else do we got? AZ Wildcats number one. I picked them in my bracket. I mean, you've probably seen the Caleb Love jersey. I'm not a fan of them, but I'm a fan of them this year. I think it's their year. I think they make it back. I think not only do they make it back to the Final Four for the first time since '01, I think they win it all for the first time since '97. It's been a long time coming. Tommy Lloyd is going to cement himself as one of the greatest coaches currently in the game. D3 tournament predictions. Trinity is the clear favorite by win sleep on Emory. I don't really mess with D3, honestly. I probably could have played D3 basketball, and that's saying something. So, yeah, don't ask me about D3. What do we think about Aiden Holloway? Game respects game. Free biz, right? I mean, I feel like you just gotta respect the hustle, but he's not playing this Friday, and I don't think he is playing if they win. I low key, I picked Akron. Who do you got in the women's bracket? Probably Syracuse. I hear they have a good shooting guard. Her name's Maddie or something. Um, yeah, I heard she lights it up, but I could be wrong. Let's get some men's Division One March Madness questions instead of this tomfoolery we currently have going on. What the hell is that? Oh my god! Take a look at my Is the 19th? Wait, 16, 7. So the 19th is Thursday. Who do we like, Duke or Siena? I don't know. That's a tough one. Tennessee is probably gonna play SMU. If Miami of Ohio wins again, bro, I'm out. It'd be a shame if they lose by like 30 to SMU. Because SMU isn't even like they're good, but I'd probably I don't know. You put me on SMU, probably the same outcome. Who do you have in the Vals for this week? Oh, dude, I don't know. College, like, if you're watching the Valspar Championship instead of March Madness, no offense, probably. I'm not gonna be mean, but all right, dude, what is that question? Like, can Iowa State make the championship game? No, they just can't. I don't think they can win 5 straight games away from Hilton. Um, yeah, I don't think they can win 5 straight games away from Hilton, let alone 6. But I mean, like Buchanan, Jefferson, nice. I guess Jefferson's a big, but nice kind of bigs for to match up with a potential Michigan team that obviously is built on their front court, and then Lipsy and Torrey can just give Elliot Cadeau hell and Trey McKinney hell. Roddy Gale will be a big piece if that game ends up happening. I hope it happens. Obviously, like chalk is kind of boring, but like you got to admit, last year, like the Final Four, Duke versus Houston was a sick game. Auburn versus Florida was a sick game, and then obviously Florida versus Houston was a sick game. So like it sucks, but you're also getting like the sickest matchups ever. So it's like you're gonna live with it at the end of the day. Um, they have a complete team. I have them going far. Yeah, I don't know. They have a complete team, but they're just like I don't like. They obviously played well in Kansas City in the Big 12 tournament, but they literally call it Hilton South. So I I don't know where their first round matchup is. Probably St. Louis, right? I think that would make sense. So it's obviously they'll have a lot of fans there. I mean, they're obviously going to beat, I don't even know who the hell they're playing. Tennessee State, yeah, they're going to beat the brakes off of them. Low key. All right, Tennessee State. Shout out Robert Covington, I think. I think. Yo, Chad Martini, you have left a lot of comments, but no super chats. That's kind of odd. I've made one bracket so far. I have Nebraska winning it all. I mean, bro, you seem like you'd be the type to pick Nebraska. Just asking that stupid question. Ask me about the women's bracket. Nebraska's fun. They just don't have the size to do. Like, imagine they run into Florida. Whew. They would need like 50 from Price Sanford. They would need what's Buddy's name? Keisei Tominaga to come back. They probably need like I don't even know. They would probably need me out there. Put some threes up. You know what I'm saying? One brackets. Yeah. Dude, what the hell? Honestly, yeah, I have 2 brackets. Well, last questions. I have to go sleep at class with Auburn. Auburn yesterday. I mean, Bruce Pearl is pathetic. I think that's the best way to put it. He's pathetic. Um, just I mean, look, Auburn's in the NIT. They're playing South Alabama tomorrow. 17.5 point favorites. Look, hopefully they come in the NIT, but no, Bruce Pearl is a clown. He's a clown. It's the best way to put it. It's like you can give all these predictive metrics, all your strength of schedule. Just win games. Like, just win games. You lost to, like, Ole Miss at home. Like, you're losing these awful games, and we get it. You played Michigan. You played Arizona. You played Purdue. You got boat raced by all of them. Like, just absolutely smoked. So it's like, it's cool. You played those games. I could have played in any of those games. The outcome would have been exactly the same. Like, if I replace Elliot Cadeau with me, Michigan's still beating Auburn by 30. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, whatever. What up? What up, Chester? How we doing? Drop your final 4. I'm trying to see because I'm trying to see how similar it is. I got Obviously, I went Big 12 heavy. Arizona, Iowa State, Houston. I put Duke, but I don't love that. I think like you don't want to count out Hurley in March. Izzo, Patino, St. John's. They're underseeded a bit, but I do not trust those boys. And Kansas, DP, DNP. Yeah, don't trust him either. So I don't know. I'm I guess I'm yeah. I mean, who else am I gonna take besides Duke? I guess UConn, but like I've been so hard on UConn all year. I don't think I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon now. Although it would be a good time considering it's March. You know what I'm saying? What else do we got? I just hope I don't know. I hope it's very, very good matchups in like the Final Four and the Elite Eight, but I hope there's some chaos like in the round. Like because last year's round of 64, what was the biggest upset? Colorado State against Memphis, and Colorado State was like favored in it as a 12 versus a 5. Like I don't know if I am. Um, St. John's, Houston, Virginia, Arizona. Right, right. I remember that now. Puke. I like that. I know I got the JJ Redick jersey, but I'm a JJ Redick guy. I'm not even a JJ Redick guy. I just thought the jersey was cool when I was in 8th grade. You saw my St. John's, Houston, Virginia, Arizona. Yeah, I mean, I look if it's not a chalky year, I think Virginia can absolutely come out of the Midwest. Like absolutely, they're somehow still underrated, and they're really good. They have size. They obviously have guard play. Ryan Odom is a great coach. I don't like. I honestly like the more and more on we're talking. It's like I don't want to take Iowa State to my Final Four anymore. I don't even want to take them to my sweet or my round of third or my Elite Eight. Um, yeah, I don't know. Virginia's lit. So yeah, I don't know. I like that. St. John's, they could definitely do it. It's just obviously they did so well in the Big East. They gave belt to ass to UConn 2 times. But the non-conference was ugly, but the non-conference was also so long ago. And it was a very, very new team. They had to mesh a lot of transfers. Rick Pitino is still the coach last time I checked. So, look, teams do grow. We see it a lot. UConn in 2023 did not have the best non-conference, and they didn't have the best start to their conference play. Like, they lost a couple games. Maybe they lost like 3 games in a row at one point. And then, obviously, as a 4 seed, they went on to win the national championship. So, yeah, I don't hate that St. John's pick. I like the Virginia pick a lot. Obviously, I like Arizona, Houston. The only reason I didn't choose Iowa State like lots did is because they can't make free throws, and if they play a good team, that's going to haunt them. Yeah. I like Tamin Lipsey. Look, he's a good defender. He's a good facilitator. He makes the right plays. He's not a great offensive player. I think that's fair to say. I think a lot of Iowa State fans that don't have goggles on would admit the same thing. Obviously, Momcilovic is lights out. Bateman's a good shooter. Torrey's not a great shooter. Heisey's a good shooter. Jefferson, mid. Yeah. At the end of the day, I've said it all year. Guard play wins in March. It just does. So, like, they have guard, like Tamin Lipsey, Killian Torrey. It's not last year's guards with Keyshawn Gilbert and Curtis Jones. I don't know why I'm blanking on that, but you know what I'm saying. It's not last year's guards. They were also hurt, so that doesn't even really count. But like I feel like the last 2 years, everyone's been like Iowa State this is it. Like they're making it to the regional final, whatever, blah blah blah, and then they just fall apart. So I don't know. I don't love picking them to the Final Four. I see what you're saying. I definitely agree, but they're also battle tested. They played in the Players Era tournament. They played at Purdue. Obviously, gave belt to ass at Mackey. I think they won 81-53. Doing a quick fact check. But yeah, their battle, like the Players Era, they went 3-0 and couldn't even play in the championship game, which is obviously still stupid. 81-58. All right, same difference. And then yeah, they played in the Big 12. They played in the toughest conference. They played Houston. They played Arizona. They played Texas Tech. They smoked Kansas at Hilton, but they got smoked at Allen Fieldhouse, and that's part of my problem with them. It's winning away from Hilton Coliseum. Liam Prop picks the higher seed every time. I got a question. If a 15 seed were to win this year, who would you think would win? Probably Furman. I'm not even trying to hate on UConn. But it's not going to be Purdue. They have too much experience. Tennessee State's not winning. I just don't know anything about them. Houston's not losing in the first round. I know, like, Dan Hurley, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. If a 2 seed is going to go down early, it's the UConn Huskies. It's that simple. And when I say early, I mean first round. That's not like a prediction. That's simply me just saying, if I had to pick a 2 seed to lose in the first round, give me UConn. Because I do have them losing in the round of 32. So, yeah. We got. I'm just nervous because like I said, I have not announced what team I am a fan of. I am a very big fan of a team in March Madness. I have not said it yet on this channel. I want to keep it that way because I don't want people to think I'm biased. But I am very, very nervous for March Madness. I get like this every year. And look, I've said I'm not a Duke fan. I've said I'm not an Arizona fan. I'm not a Michigan fan. I'm not a Florida fan. I could be lying about that. Who knows? There's only one way to find out. I don't even know what that way would be, but there's only one way to find out. That's what they say, right? Can I get this working? Like, would that be cool? Like, nah, right? All right, let's switch into the bracket. I don't even know, like, damn, bro. California Baptist, low key. Low key. Anyone else feeling that or nah? Just me? Just me? Whoa, what is that? I look like I would be an Arizona fan? That's crazy. Hold up. Act like a bun. We're back. I mean, dog, why is that up? Yeah, I mean, oh my god. Dude, I just can't win today. Today's not my day. It's the rain, I'm telling you. All right, we're keeping it like that. I'd rather the autofocus anyway. Feels. Hold up. I'm curious on why I look like I'd be an Arizona fan. Maybe by the way I talk and the way I have predicted stuff this year, but looking like an Arizona fan. I guess Arizona fans are handsome. I'm still here. We're still here. All right, we're keeping it like that. Getting off soon anyway. Gotta eat dinner. I'm located in New Jersey, so Could I be an Arizona fan? Hypothetically, yeah, hypothetically speaking. But I'm not. I can't say if I am. Sadly, maybe once the tournament's over, I'll give up who I'm a fan of. But for now, we are keeping it a secret because I don't want anyone to think I am biased. That's simple. It's that simple. I can give you a few hints. One sec. I'm a fan of a team in the tournament. I don't care what people think, but you know how people are. I'd rather people think I don't have a horse in the race. Not that my takes aren't valid, because well, look, you can call me, you can say I'm not funny, you could say I'm broke, you could say I cheat. I know ball though. That's the one thing you can't take away from me. I know ball, especially college basketball. So, all right, I gotta eat dinner. We will be back live tomorrow. Back with more. There will be less technical difficulties. We're still getting the hang of this, so bear with me. More videos coming. Make sure to watch the one today if you haven't already. Obviously, subscribe if you have not already. And yeah, I appreciate you guys joining. And yeah, let me know. Like, obviously, it's March Madness. There's so many different videos to make, so many different things to talk about. So let me know what you guys would want to see next. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys joining.